Hi friends, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that might be new here, hi, welcome. My name is Megan and today we have a bins haul. This is a little bins haul in comparison to my last few bins hauls, but that's okay. I am headed to the bins today. It is currently 5:42 in the morning. So I wanted to get this thrift haul filmed before I headed out so I can try to get it edited and uploaded today. That's the plan. Anyway, let's get right into it. If you are new here, hi, welcome. All of these things you're about to see will be available on my website, which is whatmeganlikes.store, and I will link that down below for you if you are interested. I offer free shipping on my website and typically the lowest price of all of the platforms that I do list on. If you don't see one of these items on my website, it's because it's sold on another platform, Poshmark, eBay, Depop, Mercari, one of those. Anyway, let's jump right in. I'm pretty excited about the first item. I have found this brand before, but nothing as substantial as this. And back in my high school days, when I first discovered this brand on the internet, I fell in love with it. I've never owned anything myself, but I've always loved this brand. This is a Myra Hoffman dress. Look how cool the bottom is. And at first when I saw it, I was like, is that like octopus legs or something, like octopus tentacles wrapped around? No, it's aloe, because this is the aloe cutout maxi dress. I will step to the side so I can pop a photo that I took on the mannequin of the dress, or maybe the stock photo so you can see her in all of her glory. But look how stinking cool that is. I love, oh, knocked her off the hanger. I love the pattern. And like I said, this is Mara Hoffman Swim. Here, oh my gosh. There we go, a little bit better. It's a size medium and it's in excellent condition. So I'm very excited to see how this does. And I think this was at one point sold on Revolve. I just love that, like the aloe print at the bottom. Okay, next. Another MM Lafleur dress. MM Lafleur has been a brand I've been finding like left and right lately. Some of the things have been doing really well. In the last haul that I posted where I found MM Lafleur, the shirt that had like this slight popped seam has sold already. The pants that I was in love with haven't sold, and the other tops still have not sold. But the shirt that has some damage did sell. This is a stunning, kind of looks brown on the camera to me, but in person it's like an eggplant color. Lovely, like little midi office dress with this interesting little, like, I don't know, geometric kind of cutout for the sleeve. Really cute. It's a size 12. And like I said, it's MM Lafleur. The color's kind of coming up a little bit better right there. It does still look chocolate though. But in person it's like eggplant. Really beautiful workwear, office wear, MM Lafleur dress. Next, oh, this is a Good Lag and Look piece. Let me fix it on the hanger a little bit. This is a Bryn Walker mini dress, tunic shirt, whatever you want to call it. It's got a little pocket here at the bottom. Unfortunately, the bottom hemline here used to be like elastic and it is no longer stretchy. All of the elastic is dried out. It has this like cow neck detail and it is Bryn Walker. I think it's a size small. Yes, size small. And it does have a few, I don't know if they're going to come up, very small spot. Yeah, right here, very faint small spots. But other than that, it's in pretty great shape. Bryn Walker, there's the tag. Here's the back. Nice little Lag and Look linen dress. Oh my goodness. I am so stoked about this dress, but I think the straps are a little bit like stretched out, so whoever buys this dress is going to probably have to do some alterations on it. This is a vintage from my research. I think it's 1990, but we'll just say 90s because I'm not exactly sure. 90s Hugo Biscotti collection, and I think this was sold at Victoria's Secret. A slip dress. Are you kidding me? With this like lace bust detail? Are you joking? I think this is gonna do so fantastically. It's got buttons here down the side to like the waist. So cute. And let me show you the tag. Comps for this dress are pretty good. Hugo Biscotti, I don't know how to say that, collection, size 10. So it's a great size too. It's not like a 000. So cute. And I think this is going to do really well, perhaps with the Depop crowd. Another one I think is going to do well with the Depop crowd. This is a vintage, I wouldn't call it micro mini, and you'll see why I say that in a minute. I would just call it a mini skirt with this really fun scalloped edge on the front and the back. How cute. This is a, I don't know, not tweed, but a woolly knit, whatever it is, Armani Exchange mini skirt. It's a size 4 and it's fully lined. For being so short, it is fully lined. Really cute. And again, I think this will be a great Depop item. I could wait and list this closer to fall winter time, but because it is a mini skirt, I am going to list it now. This is so pretty. Unfortunately, I do think something is missing from this skirt. After I got home and steamed it and was looking at it a little bit more closely, I think something is missing from right here, unless somebody added those parts of hook and eyes to it themselves. I doubt it. So unfortunately, I think something is missing here. Maybe if I find the stock photo, because I have not listed this one just yet in real time, but if I find the stock photo, I'll put it on the screen for you. This is a really beautiful, kind of like the belt kind of like wraps around and wraps into this front piece. I don't know if you can really tell that. See, like this fabric like kind of wraps around and then comes down and becomes the front panel of the skirt. I don't know, I thought that was really cool. And I love this green color. On top of that, this is a Phillip Lim skirt. So it's not a bad brand by any means. Phillip Lim, or 3.1 Phillip Lim. It's a size 2. It's this stunning green color. So we will see how she does. Phillip Lim. Next. This is so fun. And again, I think this might be a eBay or Depop special. This is a really cute like skater skirt. Really got a lot of great movement. It's unlined, so it's like really lightweight. And this is by My Michelle. Let me get closer so you can see the floral. Like bright neon daisies almost. Michelle. It has no size, but I would guess it's maybe a small medium. So I did just have to measure it because I did list with this one already. I love that floral pattern. So stinking cute. Very 90s. Okay, so I showed this to Jack yesterday when he got home and he was like, oh, perfect for the Depop girlies. Because I held it up to myself to show him how short this skirt was and told him what brand it was. This is a micro mini. That's why I didn't call this one a micro mini and I just said it was a mini skirt because it's like double the length of this one. This is a micro mini skirt. I'm fairly positive it is unaltered and came like this from the store. It's got these nice little buttons here. It's kind of got like schoolgirl tennis skirt vibes going on with the little pleats and the plaid. It is lined. And this is by Abercrombie, if you haven't guessed already. This is vintage Abercrombie. Are you joking? This is a size 00, so it's the smallest size they make, unfortunately, but that's okay. I was absolutely not leaving it there. It's a wool and nylon blend. And I think, like Jack said, this is going to be a great Depop. Great for the Depop girlies. Abercrombie. I have not looked up comps for this either yet, so I'm very excited to see what the comps are for this skirt. Can you, like, I know you can't see me, but this skirt is 10 inches long, 14 inches across, so it's 4 inches shorter in length than it is for the waist. Okay, next skirt and last skirt. This is a really fun leather skirt. Again, kind of like a circle-ish style mini skirt with this little zipper back detail. This is a brand I've never heard of before. Let me actually find the tag so I can just show you. It is fully lined, and here is the brand. From what I understand from their website, they're perhaps a wholesaler of leather pieces, which isn't a bad thing, but I don't think this is going to be like $1,000 leather skirt, but the tag does look very fancy and very nice. This, I think, is a size 4, and it's a regular fit, whatever that means. Yeah, size 4, lamb leather little mini skirt. This is a fun summer-y-ish cardigan, I guess. Maybe it's a little heavy for summertime, but good transitional piece. This is a beautiful floral embroidered, kind of like marled gray button front, which is key, cardigan sweater, and I love all of these floral embroideries. Perhaps if they didn't have this floral embroideries, I would have left this behind. This is by Paul Harris Design. I did not buy it for the brand or the tag. I bought it for the style, and it is a size small. So cute. Next, oh, this is fun, an Olympic piece. This is a Champion 1995 Atlanta Olympics windbreaker jacket, and it's in pretty good shape. I did pop her through the wash because there was a few spots and marks on it, probably from living at the bins, and it looks like they came off pretty well, so yay. It's a size medium. There's the tag, and here's the little Olympic embroidery. I wonder if this was given to the actual athletes, so it'd be interesting to see if any super famous athletes are wearing this exact jacket from the 1995 Olympics, so we'll have to see. This you might have seen in the first clip of my last haul, but they had a dirty mark on them that I noticed when I was preparing to steam them and get them ready for that haul. So I did wash them and let them air dry, so that's why they weren't in the last haul. However, the stain did not come out. It's still right here. Just a little mark there to like the front thigh area, but overall these jeans are in really great shape. These are a pair of A Gold E jeans. Here's the tag. They're a size 30. Yay, we love that. And these are the 90s jeans. I don't need to show you because you can just believe me. These are the 90s jeans. They're a light wash and in really great shape aside from that one little mark there on the front. Again, there is the tag, A Gold E. Oh, before we continue on, I would love to know if you watch my channel, if you've watched my channel for any length of time, if you've been around for a while, do you prefer longer length videos, longer being like 30 minutes plus, or shorter videos being like this one, like under 20 minutes or around 20 minutes or so? I would really love to know because I can try to like break up longer videos if you don't prefer longer videos, or I can make my videos longer if you do prefer the longer style hauls. Anyway, this is a pair of wide leg crop pants. I love these, but they're way too small for me, so I don't need to try them on. They're really beautiful, like dusty blue color, and the brand is a new brand to me, Rogue Vif. I think that's how you say it. I'm not exactly sure, but I believe this is a Japanese brand because all of the fabric tags on the inside are in a different language and it just says made in Japan. That's the only thing I can read. They're a size 38. Again, here's the tag. So we'll see how these do. A really beautiful pair of like pleated wide leg pants with front pockets. They're extra lightweight too. Next, oh, this is nice. And this actually lived through the regular store for $10. I don't think I would have paid $10 for it at the regular store just because sometimes comps for these blazers are all over the place and sometimes they can sell for a good amount, like $50 plus, or sometimes they go for a little bit less. But this is a stunning 2-button wool blend Lauren Ralph Lauren blazer. I don't know if it's wool blend actually, maybe it's fully wool. Let me see. So I'm not a liar. 100% wool, not wool blend. And this is a size 40 regular. There is the Lauren Ralph Lauren tag. Really beautiful 2-button men's suit jacket. This probably retailed for a couple $100. It does have all of the buttons intact and they kind of are like a, I don't know. Oh, is that like horse riding? Is that a jockey stuff? Is that like a horse riding hat and like, or maybe it's polo. What a ding dong. I think it's polo equipment. How cool. What are the main buttons? The same, just bigger. So this is Lauren Ralph Lauren, size 40 regular, black 2-button suit jacket. Couldn't leave that at the bins. Last, I do have one accessory. So I wish this had a size because that's going to be, I think, my biggest hurdle with selling this. This is a, I don't know if it's vintage. I was going to say vintage, but could be vintage, could be newer, because I think based on my brief research, she still makes hats. This is a Ellen Paulson German wool hat. There, ooh, there is the tag. There we go. And then the inside tag here says it's 100% wool. Very interesting. I don't know what kind of hat this is. Not a bucket hat. Oh, I should have looked that up before I did this haul, but that's okay. Very interesting black and white polka dots, and with this like very bright purple trim. This little bedazzlement does say the brand name on it, so that's nice. Again, I don't know what size this is, but I did measure it. So I measured the inside from like the inside band to here, and then I measured across from there to there. I think this is like 9 inches and that's 7 inches. So that's how I measured it. I don't know how to measure it other than that. But comps for these hats, the very few that I saw, especially on Etsy, were like astronomical. So I'm not sure what this hat is going to go for or what I'm going to list it for quite yet, but I was not leaving it there, especially for like 50 cents. So we will see how this hat does. If you have any experience with this brand, I would love to know in the comments below. Okay, and with that, we are done with this haul. I think I spent, I don't know if I told you, I spent 26 something. $26.79 on all of these things at the bins, where my cost of goods is $1.89 per pound. Speaking of bins, let me let you go because I am about to head to the bins now. Wish me luck. Future me reporting in. It was a really great bins trip today, so a haul will be coming next week as per usual, but it was a really good bins trip, so I'm very excited about some of the stuff I got today. If you want to let me know in the comments below which item I thrifted is your favorite, that would be awesome. And as always, if you took the time to watch this video and you spent your social media currency with me today, I so appreciate you. And if you wouldn't mind just hitting like on the way out, that would be awesome. See you next time, friends. Bye.